All right. This is our strategy call to see what we need to do to get ourselves organized to do really good for rank up for the bonuses, the double bonuses. So Lindsay and I were talking, and she's on a different call, so she couldn't get on. But we were kind of talking, and we were kind of trying to think of things that we could do to kind of make a strategy of things. And she said, let's just ask questions. Let's just look at the things and kind of see what we need to do. So some of her stuff was like, I'll give everybody a minute. I had just sent a reminder. I'll give y'all just a second. Okay. All right. So let's talk about some things. Sure, we all want the double bonus. Who doesn't want a double bonus? It's Christmas. We would get paid literally mid-November on this bonus. So here's the thing. Let's look at us real quick. Let's look at what we're doing. So everybody grab a piece of paper and a pencil real quick. Let's talk about urgency. Why is it urgent that we get this special out to people? Because we want to sign up people that maybe can go silver or even fast gold, and we're running out of days. It took me 23 days to go fast gold. We have 26 days left. So people can absolutely do it, but we're running out of time to get it done, So that's why we're really having to do that. This is the time that all of your messages that you did over the summer and your follow-ups is big for this. This is a good time. So what's an excuse that we use? Write this down on there. An excuse that we use for not being urgent and not reaching out to people. What's your main excuse? Why can you not, reach out to people daily? What's holding you back? Nobody else but you. Write that down real quick. Okay, got it? Is that excuse bigger than what Plexus can do for your family? Somebody share what one of your excuses is. It's just 10 of us. Let's be vulnerable here. What's our excuses that we're making? What's our excuses? Some of y'all share them with me.
Not enough people.
Like you don't know enough people?
Like not enough new people to keep adding to the list. That seems to be one of my biggest hang-ups for some reason.
Okay. Emma, get your controller. Somebody else.
Time. Not enough time.
It really is. It really is. When you're a mom and you're trying to be a good mom and you're trying to be a good wife and you're trying to work and you're trying to work Plexus and you're exhausted, you're tired, it's life. Life can be tough. So it is a time issue. And I think that's one thing that's helped me, because I'll be honest, I struggle working Holly's business before working for y'all. That is my biggest struggle. I struggle reaching out to new people because when I get up and I make myself not look at my phone, But I'm thinking, how can I help Kara? How can I help Erica? What can I do? Oh, she needed me. I'm supposed to be here. Amanda asked me this question. Oh my gosh, I didn't get back to that. Like, my focus is so much on y'all, and I'm hurting my own business doing that. I have got to reach out to individual people and continue to add more level one. And I'm not doing that. Do y'all find yourself trying to pour so much into your team sometimes that you forget to work your own business? Is that something that you guys do too? Or it's hard. It's hard to find a balance, you know? I think that if we do help the people that we sign up, but we still get up and do our daily sheets like those at that 8:30 thing that we did where we have Monday through Friday, the 5 people a day for this month, if we want to rank up for these bonuses, that's not going to cut it. It's not. So let me tell you some things that I did. I did an overall voice message, and I will send it to you guys if you want it, if you haven't heard it. Like, I just did a quick 30-second voice message, and I was like, hey, you know, something, I can't remember what I said, because I sent several different people. Because, you know, you're closer to some people, you know, you have a group of friends you're closer to, or some people, you know, this was like my 8th follow-up, and they still hadn't messaged me back. But I know a lot of people starting this business, and they'll be like, oh, nobody's liking my post, nobody's messaging me back. I'm like, well, how many times do you message them? Oh, twice, but they didn't answer me. They're not going to. Most people, if you're going after big influential people, they're not going to join until the 8th or 12th message, and that's normal. So if you're trying to go after influencers, just know they're not going to jump in the first time you message anybody. Nobody ever usually buys the first time I message them. Most of the time, they don't even answer it. So if you're just engaging on you messaging, you know, 25 people a week, you're going to have to step that up, especially for this ranked up bonus. Like, for real, in 48 hours, I messaged over 200 people. How did I do that? I did not spend hours. I spent 20 minutes. But I did short 30-second voice messages. And then I went through my phone from A to Z, and I would type in A, and I would find who I wanted. Like, it was Amy. I'd click her name. And I'd go to the next one. It was Angie. I clicked her name. And I knew that that was fitting for those people and their personality. So at the end, I sent send. So that was like 50 people right there. So it went to all those people, that voice message, because I didn't say anybody's name. But I did something kind of like, hey.
I have to go in here and add real quick, Holly. Don't do too many in one message or it will lock you out. I'm still locked out.
Like, how many did you do? I did probably 50. Did you do more than 50?
I have no idea, but I still cannot get in my Facebook Messenger.
Try to do 25 increments then, just in case.
Like, I can't send just a single message to
No,
anybody.
the rest of y'all don't like it.
It's 1 o'clock.
Yeah, okay, well then don't do over 50. So then I did a separate message, you know, to people that, you know, just different personality types. You can talk to people different ways. You know, you can be more blunt with some and not as much for other people. So I did that and forwarded. But my written, typed out messages just aren't going anywhere with anybody. The ones that I got the most action from, I was really brutally honest and kind of like, was like, hey, I know you probably don't want to hear from me again, but I want to tell you, because I'm trying to tell all of my friends, the bonuses are doubled. It's huge. If you need some money for Christmas, I can help you. You know the products work. I have 24 of my family members off of medication or feeling better, and I've been able to quit 2 jobs. You know, whatever your story is. And then I say, I know you're probably rolling your eyes at me right now, but I had to tell you. I couldn't not tell you. It really has affected my life and my family's life that much, and I let it go. And then some of them will say back, you know, I'm not rolling my eyes at you. And I'm like, praise God, you hadn't messaged me 12 months ago for 12 messages. You know, I'm like, you do read my stuff, you know. So, and this one girl, she is a nurse practitioner. She's a travel nurse. Beautiful. She's not married. Tons of friends. Tons of personality. Tons of influence. Finally sent me a message back. Well, I didn't pray about it last time, but I'm going to pray about it this time. I really am. I was like, well, I'm praying for you too, girl. I'm praying for you. You know, so I was like, dang, you know, that just got me a conversation going, you know, and I could continue. I think when we get objections back from people, we shouldn't be like, okay, that's okay, it's not for you. Okay. No! What you do is you say, girl, you have no idea what you are missing. Do you think my friend would have quit her 2 jobs after teaching for 9 years? No, she's got bills to pay. You know this is legit. She just went to Hawaii with 450 people out of the whole USA. Hello, that is nobody. That is a drop in a bucket. There are 70 jewels in Texas, less than 15 in Alabama. Be bold. You have stuff that works, but you've got to be bold because they're going to come back with rejections to you. You've got to overcome those. Just like when you're trying to revive these white lines. Well, it didn't work. I didn't know. You don't take that and say, oh, okay, that's fine. It's not for everybody. No, you don't do that. You say, oh, let's troubleshoot. You know, everybody's body is different. Let's see, how many were you taking? Were you drinking enough water? Maybe we should try this. You know, here's some detox symptoms. Here's a video Holly did about detox. Girl, it is working for you. What are you thinking it's not working? Have you noticed any of this or this or this? Because you know what? In my head, if it's not working for you, you're doing something wrong. It's not Plexus, it's you. So you turn around and you're like, oh, no, I'm not accepting that excuse. You don't bow down to that because we know what these products can do. So one, we've got to be bold and we've got to share. What's another thing that we have trouble? What are some fears or some issues of why you have that chicken list like Julia was talking about, but you don't want to message them? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the issue? What are we thinking? What's the fears? And y'all go ahead and say some of yours and I'll say some of mine because I have a chicken list. Julia does. We all do. I've messaged every single person on my chicken list though, and I've got rejected. And I've been in a argument with one of them because she's not going to win. I'm telling you, I know this stuff is good. You know, I mean, I'm not backing down. And she may come back in 2 years and sign up, or she may not. Might have run her off. That might have been too strong, but we shall see. But I believe in it that much, so my belief has to show. You know, are you posting every day? Are you reaching out? Are you not being annoying? Don't throw up Plexus all over them. And I would suggest definitely the voice messages. I mean, they are just effective so much more for these people than some of these written. I know I've sent you a million examples of messages to send in the last 2 days because all of our personalities are different, you know? And so I'm trying to see what would be best for you. And I'm getting messages from Andrea. I'm getting messages from Lindsay, from Julia, from me, from people, Ashley and Carrie and Kara. I'm getting messages for everybody, and I'm just sharing, you know, with you guys because I'm trying to see what fits and works for you and share what other people are what's working for them. But the main thing that we've got to do is action. We've got to do the work. We cannot sit here on this special and wait. It is urgency because they won't ever offer this again. This is a one-time offer, and I'd be surprised if they ever offered it again because it is that good of a deal. And my gosh, would you not love to get a double rank-up bonus this month? Oh, my God. Anyway, think about this. If you went after those big, if you notice there's the, for my team and Rita's team, Melissa did a team call, but I don't think many of us were on. I think it maxed out and y'all couldn't get on. So she's going to load the recording or whatever, but you need to watch it because it was about how to sign up influential people. And that's the problem. If you do not have anybody with more influence than even you have on your team, say you have a great level of influence, but if you don't find somebody with even more influence than you, you're not going to go far. You've got to find people with influence on your team. And so it's talking about going after the big whales, the big fish that we want to go and be on our team. We want them to pass us because why? Because that means we're doing excellent. If they pass us, you think Angie was upset because Julia passed her? No, she's getting all that money on all those points. She's not upset. So, you know, we want to sign people up that are better than we are, that have more influence, that can go to the top, and people that we don't have to beg to be on a call, people that we don't have to, you know, send every single tiny thing because they're already going and finding stuff on their own too, even though we're going to help them and hold their hand. So those are the people you have to go after. And why are we not doing that? Y'all write that down real quick. Take a few seconds. Why are you not? What are you scared of? What are you afraid of? And let's kind of talk about that. All right. Who wants to share? Because I'm sure my fears are the same as y'all.
Holly, can you hear me?
Yes. Hey.
Hey, this is Shay. Sorry, I can't talk. Dean's asleep with us. Check your chat.
Ew. Okay. Got you. You okay? Anybody want to share their fears? I bet we all got the same thing. What you want to bet? I'll share mine. I'm scared of what they might think, that they might think I'm stupid. Why would I be approaching somebody that makes over $100,000 a year with this opportunity? In my mind, this is what Holly thinks. They have enough money if they're making, good money, or they have a good job. They probably don't want another one. They're going to think it's a scam, or that I'm, stupid, or that I'm just trying to sell them something. Is that all stuff that's come through y'all's mind? I mean, yeah, that's normal, right? And then I looked and I was like, no, everybody ever me's making $20,000 a month. Nobody thinks Lindsay's stupid. Nobody thinks Julia's stupid. Nobody thinks Celeste is stupid that this has made a millionaire. I have 24 family members that are off of medication or being helped. I feel better. I've never felt better. I have more energy. Everybody has debt. People that make a lot of money doesn't mean that they don't want more money. The successful people doesn't mean they're going to pass up on a good business opportunity. There are some people that never, for instance, attorneys. People won't go after attorneys. There's an attorney on Julia's team. Nobody messaged her. She sought out them because everybody was scared of her. She wanted to be home with her child. Her husband plays baseball, travels. She's fixing to go Ruby. She hasn't been doing this very long. She's a big fish. Actually, she's a gigantic whale. Her dad's actually the Dean of Troy. I should have messaged her. What's wrong with me? Why would I message somebody like that? I missed out. Another girl, Auburn. Should have messaged her. Didn't. Still on another team. Doing good. Rita, that's an Emerald. Commented on all of her baby pictures. Should have messaged her. I didn't. Julia did. Julia got the call when I was with Julia that said, from Rita, last 2 years at convention, that said, hey, I think I want to sign up and sell Plexus. I almost passed out because I knew. And she went Emerald in 8 months. Missed her. Okay. Who's next? Who on the team, somebody on this team that you thought about messaging or has influence? You're like, dang, I should have messaged them, or dang, I should have followed up. And just because you message somebody doesn't mean that you're there, that's your territory. 2 people messaged me that are on Julia's team that are both Emerald or Diamond now and Sapphire, Rebecca and Lindsay. I felt connected to Lindsay. She was more personable. She was, I was closer to her. I went with her. The other one didn't message me as much. She kind of tried and kind of mentioned it, but she didn't keep following up. I went with Lindsay. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Somebody is behind you messaging these people. There's states. If I were you, I would have a list a mile long of everybody that lives in a different state. I would go through my Facebook from A to Z and message every single person. That's what I did, and that's how I went fast gold. I would go and find me a rock star. You cannot go to the top of this company without a rock star or two. You got to have people that are motivated, people that see the vision, people that are determined, that are self-motivated, and people that'll get on trainings like you guys without people having to beg them to be there. You've got to have people like you. So, be bold. Customers are great. Sign you up some ambassadors. Go big. When you sign these people up, we need to get them commission qualified immediately. And then we need to get them silver. Think about it. You sign up your 3 this month, you add 3, they all add 3, that's 12 people right there. That's halfway to gold. We get them commission qualified, we're good. That's only $100. We can do this. We have 26 days. I went fast gold in 23. We can find somebody and we can push them to the top, but they've got to be willing to work with us. I'll stay up as late as you want me to. I didn't go to bed till 1 or 2 in the morning the past 2 nights because I've been trying to work and help people and strategize and do. I will work just as hard as you want to work, and I will help them, and I will, whatever you need, I will do. If you can get anybody to the Pelham training, even if they're not signed up, bring them, because they will get signed up after they hear those testimonies and hear how to do it. They'll sign up. And we're going to talk about these bonuses and how to go fast gold and how to rank up. So if there is any way that you can be at that training and bring people, be there. Be there Saturday morning. Make it happen. I'm doing a call with Scott Pankey tomorrow night. We're going to talk about daily activity. We're going to talk about how you see your business, because a lot of people have been discouraged over the summer. If you were one of them, this is a big opportunity for you. If you went backwards in points, it's okay. A lot of people did in the whole company. That's why they're doing this double bonus thing. You're not alone. So this is what I want to tell you. Take a breath, but don't take a break. You can feel sorry for yourself and be down and out. Go, oh man, I lost a few points. And then get over it and put your head down and get to work. We've all been there. We've all done it. I've been there. I've done it. I've recovered from it. You can too. You can recover. Now is the time. You put your head down and work. Say you don't meet your goal this month. Okay. Next month when you're following up with people, the next month when you're following up with people, January hits, they want to sign up. What you're doing now, anytime you reach out to people, you message people, is not in vain. You are preparing for the rain. And my friend, the rain is coming. It's just the only people that's going to profit from it and grow a huge crop are the people that are doing the work now. And that's the truth. I preached it all summer, so I hope you were doing it all summer. If not, suck it up and do it. But our 5 people we've been messaging a day is not going to get it from this bonus time. We've got to step it up. I messaged 200 in the last 2 days. I'm going to go through, and I'm going to even follow up with some people I messaged 2 days ago. Probably drive some people insane. I don't care. I don't care. I know this can change their life. I know this can change your life. I'm that bold about it because it changed mine. Y'all know me. I'm tangible. You can see me. You can touch me. You know my life. You know my story. You know I'm shooting straight. I would never do something to my family that would hurt us financially. They're too important to me. This is legit. You want me to tell you what I think our biggest problem is on this team? We are scared to dream bigger. We are scared to pray big. We are scared that we're going to fail. You better stop. You better read that verse, and you better pray over it, and whatever you ask in the Lord's name, believe that He's going to do, and He will do it. John 14:13 and 14. You read it, you pray over it every day. You pray for the people that need the business, the opportunity, your team, the encouragement, and you go after it. Because I'm telling you right now, this opportunity is offered to anybody, but everybody's not going after it. So you be the one to go after it. You be one of the first 70 jewels in Alabama, because it's going to happen. There's 70 in just Texas. It's going to happen. There will be. So you be one of the first ones. There's plenty of room. 14. Or I don't know if there's 14 of us. Some of them were transplants from another state that moved in. They weren't even here. So they only have teams here. But it's doable. It's just, what are you going to do? What are you going to do with this? So go after the big fish. Quit being scared. Message your chicken list and message a crap ton of people. It's a numbers game. I messaged 200. I might have got 10 responses back. So if you're messaging 10 and like, oh, nobody answered me back, I don't feel sorry for you, girl. That is only 10 people. You get your honey up and you go message more. That's not enough. You have to follow up. You haven't followed up with them enough. Now, in 18 months, I've signed up over 100 people, level ones. So I usually add my 3 every month, at least. I have my mother-in-law to my sister-in-law because we were both working her, so I didn't sign up for level 1. So I have none. Shay's got my mother-in-law. We wanted to do it as a team effort. We kind of tag teamed her, so she signed her up. So I don't have any level 1s this month. So I'm in the same boat as some of you. I have 0. In fact, my sister-in-law, I think she has 2 or 3 already this month. Dang it, Shay. Kicking my honey. I'm going to have to beat her. Are y'all competitive? Who's competitive? Raise your hand if you're competitive on here. None of y'all are competitive. I'm a little competitive. Okay. I just wondered about contests and stuff. I just wondered. What are some things that y'all think will motivate people? What are some things that we need to be doing? What are some things that y'all are doing as leaders and people that have people under them? Like daily, some ideas. Kara said, I am competitive. Y'all are so quiet. This is supposed to be an open talk session. We got to get ideas going to help each other. Y'all are tired of hearing from me. I just say the same thing over and over. What are some ideas? What are some y'all doing?
Sorry, there's noises in the background, but I have really been following up with and this may not be a competition kind of thing, but it's a good idea. Following up with all of your white lines, and especially the ones that you don't know, because I don't know a lot of people in my downline, and I have been following up with them lately, and I've had 2 in the past week that I don't know comment back and want to work the business, that had questions about the products and that want to work the business. And so I don't know if their upline have not been following up with them. So just make sure you're following up with everybody on your team. I'm kind of doing 2 or 3 contests this month. I'm doing one for the people that did not order last month or any of my white lines. I'm giving away a product or 2. It depends on how many people order. So I'm doing that for all of my white lines. I'm also doing a contest. I want to add 7 a week. So if I add 7 a week, then I'll do a $25 drawing. And if I add 7 every week, then I'll do $25 every week. And then I'm doing one more. I'm trying to think what the other one is. Oh, whoever ranks up this month, gets some kind of Plexus swag for me. So
That is a great idea. I love that.
just some things kind of for everybody, because I mean, not everybody wants to work the business, but I want to motivate them to order products again too. So, I mean, it's not huge things. I have products that, I've got in excess that, I can give away. So I'm just doing small things, but things to get something, everybody on my team involved. So
those are some great different things. And maybe I wonder if, has anybody done like a message to Flatline? Like when it is so important that you try to keep up with at least your level 1 through 3, like everybody, and try to encourage and message those people. Because it gets hard. I mean, once you get to a certain amount of people, there's really no physical way you can keep up with it. I mean, when you get over 500 people, it's hard. So you've got to really pour into those levels 1 through 3 and check on them, because say that Allison signs up somebody, but Allison's not working the business, well, then that person didn't get all the help that they need and don't think that the products are working, and they don't know that they really are working, but they think it's just not working for their body, and it's really detoxing them, and they quit. Well, nobody ever followed up with them to see. So I think a lot of times the hard part is not getting these people, and anybody that we get, we've really got to help make sure they've got the product information, how to take what, and they're followed up with after the first 3 days and then every week thereafter. So we really need to take good care of all these new people signing up. If you have someone on your team that goes fast gold this month, you've got to wrap your arms around them, me and you and your upline, or me and you or whoever, Lindsay, and really help them and help them to grow and to learn, because that is a lot of people. And that is a lot of people that will shut off if you don't know how to train them right, because it happened to me. So make sure that when we're adding a lot of people this month, we are really helping them. Because as soon as you add somebody up, because of the double bonuses, because you need to benefit from this as well, you need to get them. Okay, who are your 3 people? We're fixing to get all of your money back and a double bonus for you. Who are your 3 people? Let's go ahead. Let's do a sample. Help do their first post. Help do sample messages. Who are your 3 ride or die friends or family that will do this with you, try this with you? Get them silver. That is our main goal. Everybody that is a white line on your team, you better message them and say, hey, I know that you're a white line, but they're having that double bonus, and even if you already went silver, let's get you $100. I'm doing that for my mom and my sister. Neither one of them work the business. My mom has 1 or 2 people under her. We're trying to get 2 more for her to get that double bonus. My sister has 3 people under her, but only 2 order. We're trying to get the 3rd person to order. That's $100 free. Like, if you're not doing stuff like that, you need to be focusing on the people under you that are white lines, because everybody can use a little extra money, especially if they were interested in the business before or the products. I mean, they're lying if they say they don't need extra money. Well, if they don't need it for Christmas, then give it to DHR and let them buy kids Christmas with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody needs some money. They can at least donate it if they don't want the money. But most people are going to be like, yeah, give me that extra $100, $200, $300, $500 for gold. So just doing things that are productive and with urgency and with excitement. So when you share all of this, that's why I'm saying do it with voice messages, because it's so much more exciting, and you really want to do it, and you're excited to do something that other people are excited with. Don't be like, oh, well, I might can do this, you might like it. No, say, hey, let's get you a bonus. Let's get you a double bonus. How's $300 sound to you? Do it. Be bold and really share. And the more you can do, the better. I want to challenge everybody on this call. There was 15 of us. All of us are going to go A through Z on our Facebook, and we're going to send everybody a message. Everybody. If it's not on your team, if it's on your friends list, or whatever, if they're not, they can't be Plexus people, obviously. You got to be able to tell the difference. Half of my friends are Plexus. But we're going to send everybody a message. Everybody. Go through your friends. That's hundreds of people. Some of you, that's thousands of people. Okay. Well, then get the other half done next week if you can't get to all of it this week. Do it. Do it. Do it. How in the past, this summer, I would bet 95% of us worked the business. We worked it. We might have worked our team, but we didn't message people every day. And we sure as heck didn't message 5 and follow up with 3 every day. How do I know? We would have grown faster. There's a sideline, and they did a blitz where they messaged people and they held each other accountable, and like their accountability partners really held each other accountable. And one of them just ranked up to Sapphire, the other one is not far behind. So, but they really did do the daily work. I have other sidelines. Their team, she couldn't even hardly get anybody any action to even talk back to her. They have gone down a lot. So it's just, it depends on our work and what we do, honestly. And so when we're not working, our people under us are not going to work. When we're not checking in with our people, they're not going to work. They're only going to work as hard as we work. You're only going to work as hard as I work. Kara's only going to work as hard as I work. Amanda's only going to work as hard as Kara works. Sherry's only going to work as hard as Amanda works. So it just goes down and it trickles. And it's some of these people that your people signed up and they're your level 2 and their level 1's not working. No wonder. No wonder they're not producing. The person that signed them is not doing anything. That's not shocking. That is normal. So you've got to form that relationship with them and really try. See all these white lines. Why did you quit? Be honest with me. Let me help you get this bonus. But more important, why did you quit the product? How can we help you? Can we tweak it? All these different things. Pretty much, it depends on 2 things. Messaging people and good relationships with customer service. That's what's going to make us successful this month. And if we're willing to do the work, it'll happen. And if we're not, if we're just saying we want the bonus, it's not going to come. So we're going to have to put our big girl panties on. We're going to have to message these people that we're scared to death to message, and we're going to have to follow up with them. And that is the honest truth. Do I like cold messaging people? No, it's my least favorite part of the business. That's probably why I go straight to y'all instead, because I like y'all. I love y'all, and I like talking to y'all. I'd rather help y'all than message people. But my business, I can't make it to Diamond doing that. I can't. I've got to gain new level 1s. I've got to gain new legs, and I cannot go to Diamond doing that. So shame on me. Shame on me. I've got to do better. So if you're in the same boat that I am, whoever got you to where you are right now, maybe they can't get you to the next level. Maybe you need more influencers. Maybe you need fresh people. Go get them. Go find them. You can do this. I would also encourage for you to pick up the telephone. You can email, you can text, you can pick up the telephone, but do not try to do this special all on Facebook. Not going to go that far for you. It's really not. It's really not. So I'm trying to be real and think of all the things that we need to do. Is there anything that y'all can think of that I'm leaving out? Because we all know the things we need to do. It's just getting the time to do them and buckling down and carving out that time. And you know what? This month, you may have to sacrifice something. 18 months ago, I gave up TV. I'll never forget Ellen Ford. She was about to go Sapphire, and shortly after went Diamond, and she was like, you're going to have to sacrifice something to get to the top. What's it going to be? Is it going to be a few minutes sleep? Is it going to be a TV series? Is it going to be you stay up 15 minutes later at night, an hour later? What's it going to be? Because you're going to have to sacrifice something for the short term, for the long term gain. I sacrificed. Now I got to quit 2 jobs. Was it worth it? Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, it was so worth it. It was worth it. I lay down every day with my son and I say, thank you, Lord, for letting me stay home with my baby. Thank you for letting me put him in the bed and lay down and take a nap with him. It's worth it. And I want it for some of you so bad. I want that financial freedom. I want that time freedom. I know your why, but I cannot want this more for you than you want it for yourself. And you've got to do the work. You've got to do it because I can't gain your level 1s for you. There's nobody that can do that but you. And I don't have the relationships with the people you signed up like you do. If I did, I would be running because I have messaged people. I don't even keep up with what level people are. When I tell you, I have like Tanya Reid. She's a rock star. I don't even know what level she is. She's down there somewhere. I don't even know. I don't care. I don't care what level you are. I just want you to succeed. I just want you to be successful. So that's what we've got to do, is do the work and make this happen for us. So I want to say, if you've been lazy, stop it. If you've been lazy this summer, wipe it out of your mind. Who cares? It's over. You can't do anything about it now. Move on. If you've been making excuses, stop that. Stop it. Your family's worth more than that. Your time's worth more. Your finances are worth more. You can do this. All right. So who's going to message everybody on their Facebook this week? I bet those people hate me. You know what? No, they don't, because I got people paying their mortgage. They don't hate me. They just don't know they need it yet. All right. Well, it's after 9. We got to get off of here. Go to bed. Message some people. Whatever it takes. 1, message everybody you know. 2, sacrifice. 3, get everybody commission qualified in silver. You'll get what you want and what you need. You can do this. I'm praying for you guys. Love y'all. Night.
Thank you.